Okay, so in the previous two videos, we were discussing questions on root words, synonyms, how to approach a synonym question, and all that we were discussing. In this video, we are going to discuss some questions on antonyms. My objective of taking you through these questions are that you should be able to solve the questions real time, and I will be explaining you the meaning of each of these words. I'll be telling you how you find out the meaning of the words. And by this process, not just once, if you can solve these questions which I'm solving in this video, if you can solve these questions on a regular basis, that is, you watch video one and you solve the questions, try solving, and then after you have solved the question, then see the video and check how many you got it correct. Next day, you watch the second video, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. You keep on watching. And by the time you complete the videos, you would have already solved something around 200, 300, or 400 questions. Then again, you start from video one and check how many words of the first video you remember after, say, for 10 days or 15 days, how many words you are able to retain of the first video. So this is the process of practice, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do, right? I've always mentioned vocabulary does not have a formula like a maths that you know the formula and you apply it and it applies to all. Nothing. Every word is individual. Every word is different, and you have to remember each of these words differently. Okay. So coming down to antonyms. So antonyms are not the exact opposite, but are words having opposite meaning. Antonym questions you may also get in a different way, where the question says, which of the options is farthest in meaning from the given word? They may not write antonym. They might give you which one is farthest in meaning from the given word. So there you have to be a little careful, because out of the four options, suppose four options are given to you, three words might have a slight link connection with the given word. And the fourth word, which is your answer, might be a antonym, or might be a word which is nowhere related or connected. Nowhere related or connected. So you get antonym questions in this way, which is farthest in meaning from the given word. So be careful when you get this kind of questions. Now, here again, we'll do these questions today again, as we do in all the classes. The first word that we have, question number one, he was magnanimous. He was magnanimous, and his benevolence made him give to charity. Now, here there's a positive word I can see, give to charity. So that's a positive word. So one who does a charity means definitely these two words would be some positive words, good words, positive words. Let's see what the root word says about these words. How do we use the root words to do this? Now, magna means grand. Magna means large or grand. Anim, I told you, is life, energy, spirit, life. So one who lives life in a grand manner, राजाओं की तरह जिंदगी जीता है, means not miser, कंजूस की तरह नहीं, right? He lives life in a grand manner. He gives to charity. He lives in a great way. So that is magnanimous. Benevolence. If you remember again, in the root word video, I had mentioned about Benny, or bon. Wherever you find these words as a prefix, Benny, or bon, it refers to good. It refers to good. And volens comes from the from the French word that is volerie. It comes from the French word that is volerie. Now, volerie means wish. It means wish. Means one who does good because out of his own wish. So that's why God is known as the benevolent benefactor, because God does good for all his creation by out of his own wish, not by any kind of compulsion. So he was magnanimous and his benevolence made him. And look at this conjunction. My friends, please understand that how you interpret, how you analyze. Now, suppose I knew the meaning of benevolence. There is this conjunction and. This conjunction and says that the two words which are connected by this conjunction and, they are complementary to each other. They support each other, because and is a conjunction which joins two words which are complementary. And but will always join two words which are non-supportive of each other. So because the conjunction here that we have used is and benevolence is a positive word if I know. So and magnanimous. So magnanimous definitely is also some word like benevolence or complementary words. Now, first what I can see is a negative word. So we have to find the opposite of it is of it. So mean is good. So opposite would be bad. So mean could be a possible one. Cruel, well, magnanimous antonym is not cruel, kind and cruel, right? So we can eliminate. Snobbish means one who is a little arrogant, a little haughty, a little arrogant, that is snobbish. So opposite would be sober, gentle, that can be an antonym for that, but not snobbish. Tyrannical, tyrant, a dictator, one who governs with a strong hand is a tyrant or a tyrannical. So a tyrannical also can be eliminated. So we have the word for magnanimous, we have the answer as mean. One who is large-hearted, who gives people, does charity, and one who is very mean. You know, he is conjuice, you can say, is a miser. Now, nescience. Nescience means ignorant. Ignorant. How I remember this word? Let me share you with. Look at this word, science. And nescience means he does not have science. He does not know science. So it means he is ignorant. The meaning is ignorant. Nescience means I don't know science. So ignorant. Right? So nescience means ignorant. Now here, the opposite would be, well, I suppose there's some error here. So the opposite would be one who does not know. The opposite would be one who knows. So awareness can be. Ignorance is the synonym. We are asking for antonym, eliminated. Generosity. Now, generosity has nothing to do with ignorant or knowledgeable. So generous. Generous cannot be an antonym for ignorant. And miserliness. Miserliness, one can be magnanimous, mean, miserliness. No, mean and miserliness can also go with the antonym magnanimous, but not with nescience, which is ignorant. So miserly is eliminated. So we have aware as our answer for the antonym for nescience is awareness. Right. Then preconize. Preconize is to declare publicly, to say something openly or publicly. That is preconize. खुलेआम बोलना, like सबको पता चले उस तरह से बोलना, that is preconize. So announce is a synonym for it, so cannot be. If it is announce, openly say something, so the antonym of this is conceal. Right? The antonym of is conceal means hidden. It is openly saying something and this is hidden. Predict, well, it has nothing to do with no announcement. And predict, or you can keep it as a synonym because predict means also to say something openly. Negate, again, negate cannot be a word for it. So that's why we eliminate negate. We can eliminate the word predict and we have the word conceal with us. So our answer is preconize is one who announces or openly says, publicly says, and the antonym of it is hidden or concealed. Fine. Then ostracize. Ostracize is sounds to be seems to be a big, very serious kind of a word. But again, I'll tell you, ostracize is no जो हम लोग बोलते हैं हिंदी में हुक्का पानी बंद. That is ostracize. हुक्का पानी बंद यानी one who has been banished, one who has been thrown out of the community, one who has been thrown out of the community is ostracized. So exclude, exclude is a synonym of it. He has been banished, excluded. Include could be a possible one, antonym, because ostracize is to exclude, nikal dena, right? And this is le aana, include kar lena. So could be an antonym. Banish is again a synonym, cannot be. Snub, this is also to remove, to reject. That is snub, so it cannot be again. Then the next one is relinquish. Relinquish is to give up, to vacate, to give up or to vacate. Chhod dena, to give up. That is relinquish. So if you look at this word relinquish, we have the synonyms here as renounce. Renounce is synonym. Renounce is to also give up. Repudiate is also to give up. यानी किसी चीज को त्याग देना, छोड़ देना. Then also turn down. Turn down is also when you leave something. You turn down the offer. You did not accept it. So it cannot be. So this repudiate, renounce, because they're synonyms, cannot be. Turn down means not to take, not to accept. So that is. Relish is to enjoy, to enjoy. Retain is to, relinquish is to give up, छोड़ देना. Retain अपने पास रख लेना. So that's why retain is an antonym of relinquish. So our answer is option 5. Then a word along with its usage in a sentence is given below. Pick the option which is an antonym of the base word. Fine. Let's see the base word. It is tempestuous. Tempestuous means tempest. There's a very famous play of Shakespeare, The Tempest. Tempest means the storm. That story is the storm. The entire play of Shakespeare is based on a storm. So the tempest, tempestuous means stormy, unnecessarily too emotional, or you can say wild. So here, if you look at these options given, emotional is a synonym of it. Going wild with emotions, again, that can be a synonym of it. Hysterical, that is also a synonym of it. Turbulent, turbulence, you know this word turbulence. So turbulent, very disturbing. So this is, cannot be. And so one is stormy, very emotional, wild, hysterical, and the other one is relaxed. So this one is our answer, the antonym of tempestuous. Okay, now poltroon. The student in the class called him a poltroon. Now here, if you look at this word, poltroon is one who is a little shy, introvert, coward, you can say. So idiot, buffoon, joker, all these three are synonyms. So it can be easily eliminated. It can be easily eliminated. Coward is a synonym of it. So here our answer is none of the above, because we don't have a right antonym for the word poltroon. Then there's a word highlighted in each sentence. Choose an answer option which has the highlighted word as a antonym of the word. Now, insuperable, superable. Now, insuperable. What is this? Two words. Insuperable. Insuperable means which is impossible. You can say which is impossible. Which is impossible. Or very difficult. Or very difficult means to the extent of being impossible. That is insuperable. So here, if we look at all the five sentences which are given, we have to identify from these five sentences which word given in bold is the antonym of this word. Now, if it is impossible or very difficult, so challenging is also synonym of it. Challenging is synonym of it. It cannot be an answer. Federer, due to his current form, can be considered unbeatable. Means it is impossible to beat him. It is impossible to beat him. He is insuperable. So that's why this cannot be. This also synonym. The Liverpool faced the insurmountable. The Liverpool faced the insurmountable, which cannot be surmounted. Which cannot be surmounted. यानी उस पे हावी नहीं हो सकते हो. You cannot dominate. हावी नहीं हो सकते हो. So it is insurmountable task of staging a comeback after being down. So it is insurmountable. This is an antonym, right? Is also a synonym of it. It's easy to see why they took him. Now, as we see, impossible or very difficult, and easy is a word here I can see, which points out that this is our probable answer. So this will go. Then the response received by the players was overwhelming. Again, it is overwhelming means which is too much, which is too much. So this cannot be an antonym of that word. So it is easy. Insuperable is impossible or very tough or difficult, and the antonym of it would be easy. Then a word along with five sentences given below, there is a word highlighted in each sentence. Choose an answer option which is the highlighted word as an antonym. Okay. The word here given is lanky. Lanky means dubla patla sa, lamba sa, dubla patla sa, as we say. Lanky means lamba sa, dubla patla sa is lanky. So this is one who is very thin, skinny. So the leggy forward took the ball and scored a wonderful goal. Leggy is also synonym for lanky. Gangly, the same thing. Gangly is also a synonym of the word lanky, gangly, and face a lot of problems due to it. Start doing so. We understand 1 and 2 are synonym of lanky. Third is start doing some exercises or you will become rotund. Now he is advising him to do some exercises, right? The sentence is saying doing some exercises. Or else, or is written, or else is written. Nahi to you will become rotund. So definitely rotund is not the same as lanky. One who is lanky or one who is leggy, why should it do exercises? So that's why it is rotund. Rotund means probably little, say, a little obese, or little healthy, little healthy. So that's why rotund, this word says that this can be my antonym because others were talking about being thin and skinny. And here it talks about round and little bulky. Then his tall and thin, again the same thing as 1, 2, and 4. They're synonymous. So that's why it is option 3. Then there are two sentences given below. Each sentence has a word highlighted in it. From the options, choose the word that is an antonym of both highlighted words. What this question is trying to tell you is that there are two words given here. There are two words given here. One is, as you can see, it is stable. One is stable, and the other is constant. Right? Stable and constant. Now it says which one of these options, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is given, are antonymous to this. Stable and constant, you understand, which stays or which goes on, right? Now here, the first word that we have is incessant. Incessant means non-stop and incessant. It has been incessantly raining since morning. Means non-stop बारिश चल रहा है, incessant. Labilal, which is uh, wavering, or which is intermittent, बीच बीच में रुक रुक के, not constant, that is labilal. Then unwavering, wave means, as we say, to wave, and means sometimes here, sometimes there, means someone who is indecisive is wavering, wavery. So unwavering means one who sticks to his point and does not waver. So this is again a synonym of it. So that's why eliminated. Incessant, as I said, is going on regularly, so non-stop, so that's why it is eliminated. Then perpetual means which goes on and on and on. So again, that is a synonym of the word. So it is, our answer is answer to labile. It means which is liable to change, or which is not constant, or which is wavering. That is labile. Right? The argument put forth by the speaker were rather specious, but somehow he got away with them. Right now, he says specious. Specious is something which has a ring of truth, but is actually not true. Which has got a ring of truth, but is not actually true, is specious. A specious argument, we say. We say a specious argument. Specious argument means an argument which seems to be true, but is actually false. So specious means something which is not right or which is deceptive. So fallacy is also the same thing, a wrong belief or a fallacy. So that is fallacy. Fallacy means again something which is not correct, something which is not right, something which is hidden, or it's a wrong idea. So that is fallacy. So almost a synonym for that. Unfeigned. Feign means to act which you are not. Unfeigned means one who is straightforward and he is not trying to deceive by feigning. No, we say, don't try to feign innocence. I have seen you doing the mischief. So don't try to show that you're innocent. So unfeigning means one who is very straightforward and all. So not true. So unfeigned. Obscure, so unfeigned can be an answer because he is not specious, is not false, he is not a fallacy. He is very straightforward. Obscure, which is not clear, which is hidden, which cannot be known. Pernicious, which is harmful to the health or harmful to the body. This is pernicious. By the time, question number 12, by the time she could realize the gravity of the situation, she found herself ensnared in the labyrinth. Ensnared means caught or trapped. Ensnared means caught or trapped. Labyrinth is confusion. Jantar Mantar, that is a mythological word. Labyrinth is a mythological word. And you can say something closer to that would be our Delhi ka Jantar Mantar. So that is a labyrinth. Sometimes other, I'll tell you the story behind the word labyrinth. So ensnared means to be caught, trapped, and all. So seized is a synonym, cannot be. Enmeshed is a synonym, cannot be. Intrigued, intriguing, which creates kind of a doubtful. And so here it is trapped, and here it is released. So that's an. Opprobrium is deep humiliation. Opprobrium is humiliation, to face a deep humiliation. So ignominy is a synonym. Uh, Opportunity is not an antonym for it. Obituary is to pay respect to someone who has passed away. So it cannot be. So it is honor. One is to humiliate, the antonym is honor. Ubiquitous means commonplace, which is found everywhere. Something which is commonplace or found everywhere generally. So here it is universal. Um, Universal, found everywhere. So it is synonym, cannot be. Rare, yes, this is common and this is rare. It is ensnare is trapped, cannot be. Conscientious, one who has a conscience, who is thoughtful, one who is thoughtful and all is conscientious. So it cannot be. So it is rare, which is the antonym of that word. Reprimand is to scold, gali dena, to scold somebody, that is reprimand. Reprimand is to scold. Now, look at this. The news of tsunami hitting India turned out to be hoax. Hoax means which is not right, which is false. Insensitive. The insensitive approach of the media towards the victims was uncalled for. Insensitive. The minister showered heaps of accolades. Accolades means appreciation. Appreciation. Reprimand is to scold. And here it is to appreciate. So it is accolades. So that's our answer. Espionage is spying. Espionage is spying activities. जो करते हैं ना countries में spying activities. So that is known as espionage. The artist was mocked at, मजाक उड़ाया गया. So none of them can be. So here it is scold, other one it is appreciation. So it is accolades. The next one is question 16, happy. The Congress party was buoyant after the recent elections. So here it is again a synonym of the word happy. Laughter is again the audience burst into laughter, again happy. Exultation, again it is happy. So option 1, 2, 3 are all synonyms of the word. Gita's convivial nature was very infectious. Con means together, viv means life. One who is very sociable in nature. One who is very sociable in nature is convivial. So this is again a positive word. So negative, happy, we need a negative word, and that is gloom, sorrow, sadness, tragedy got happened. So that is our answer, and that is the antonym. The college authorities took adequate measures to contain the boisterous crowd at the annual fest. Boisterous means loud and noisy. Boisterous is loud and noisy is boisterous. So here the opposite would be, antonymous would be restrained, one who is in control. One who is in control. Humongous is large in quantity, too much. Unruly can be synonym for boisterous. Boring, well, boring is not an antonymous for boisterous. And flagrant means which is very bad. Flagrant is very bad. So our answer for 17, antonym is restraint. So that's all for this session, and we will again take up this idioms and phrases. We'll take up in the next video.